Well, this morning we are talking about a big challenge that many people are facing in Alberta, the rising cost of homes and wages not keeping up and trying to get into the housing market. I'm joined by Jenna, Vice President of Operations at Everyday People. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Hi.
Thanks for joining us this morning. This is a great conversation to have. You've experienced this firsthand.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, this is a conversation near and dear to my heart. When I went to go buy my first home, I didn't have an RSP to draw from. I didn't have a gifted down payment. I had a lot of student loan debt, though. That made it a lot harder, obviously, to qualify for the mortgage. But I just genuinely don't know how people are doing it today when rent prices and home prices have risen so much.
That's right. Home prices have gone up 12% on average over the last 5 years. And wages, they're just not keeping up.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And so what we're finding is people can qualify for a mortgage, they just can't save the down payment, and that's where our down payment program comes in.
Okay, so tell us about this down payment program.
Yeah, so we lend it to you.
Okay.
So we lend it at a fixed 5% rate over a 10-year term. And so, I mean, right now you can go borrow your down payment, but our product is definitely one of the more affordable ones on the market. You're typically looking at about 10% if you're going to borrow. So with our 5% over a 10-year term, it just makes it really affordable.
Okay.
So we can just break down some of those numbers. Let's say you buy a home today for $450,000. You're going to need about $22,500 as your down payment. So we would lend you that money, and then your payment back to us is about $240 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, and so your mortgage payment is going to be about $2,300, and then so together, including the loan, your monthly payment would be about $25,000.
And in some cases, that's what people are paying for rent right now.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And I mean, you can even take these numbers a step further and say if home prices continue to rise the way that they have been, that home will now be worth over $500,000. And so that's $54,000 in equity right there. And then when you look at the mortgage buy down, the rent that you would have paid, that's about $200,000 that you could have saved, yeah, by getting into the market early, right? And so I know it can feel counterintuitive to borrow your down payment, but sometimes the numbers make sense.
Okay, so what's the catch?
There is no catch. There's no fine print. There's no hidden terms or anything like that. The only thing I would say that you should consider if you're looking into this program is that we only do it for new construction. And we do that on purpose because we just find that, between the new energy efficiency, the new home warranty, it just makes it so much easier for families in those first few critical years of owning a home. And we just partner with some of the best builders in Edmonton. And so you're taken care of from start to finish.
And who do you think would be good for this program?
I mean, if you've qualified for a mortgage and you don't have your full down payment, definitely. But I mean, if you can qualify for a mortgage, but you don't have a down payment and it's just that's what's holding you back, reach out to our team. The stakes are really low. Like I said, I've struggled with it. Many of my team have struggled with it. We just have a conversation about your finances and we go from there.
Perfect. And how do people get in contact?
So you can just go to our website, homesforeverydaypeople.com, and our team will be in touch.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jenna.
Yeah, thank you for having me. We hope to get a lot of Edmontonians into homes this year.
Perfect. And it sounds like a big game changer. And for more information, you can always go to the website at the bottom of our screen.